It's day 4 of making my scrap yarn granny square blanket, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how I'm making these granny squares. I already randomly picked out my colors and I'm using a size 5mm crochet hook, but you can use any size. To get started, make a magic circle. This is how I do it. I wrap the yarn around my finger like this and then put my hook through, grab the main strand of yarn, and then chain 3. That chain 3 is going to be your first double crochet, and then work 2 more double crochet into the circle. That's going to be your first edge, then chain 2, and that's going to be your first corner space. Then make 3 more double crochet into the circle, chain 2, and then repeat that. So you should end up with 4 clusters of 3 double crochet with 2 chains in between each cluster. So the clusters are going to form your edges, and the spaces with 2 chains are going to be the corners. So go ahead and pull your tail to close the circle, and then I'm just finishing up my last chain 2 right here. Then to finish the round, insert your hook into the 3rd chain from the beginning and pull your new color through to do a slip stitch, and then chain 3 and turn. So again, that's your first double crochet, then work 2 more double crochet into that first chain 2 space to start the corner. After you make that cluster, chain 2, and then make another cluster of 3 double crochet into that same space. So now that chain 2 that you just did is going to become the new corner space. After your second cluster of 3 double crochet, chain 1, and then put 3 more double crochet into the next corner, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochet into that same corner, and then chain 1, and then do the same thing on the next corner, and then the next corner. As you can see, I just worked over my tails, and then I'll cut them off later. You can also weave them in later, which is probably more secure, but I can't be bothered with that. So once you get to the end of that row, go ahead and insert your hook into that 3rd chain space from the beginning and pull your new color through, chain 3 and turn. Then work 2 more double crochet into that space, and this is going to be your edge, so then chain 1, and now we're on the corner space. So make 2 clusters of 3 double crochet with a chain 2 space in between. And that's basically the pattern you're going to keep following. So you're always going to put 2 clusters of 3 double crochet into each corner with a chain 2 in between those clusters. And then in each space around the edge, just work 1 cluster of 3 double crochet and make sure you have 1 chain on either side of those clusters. I really hope that makes sense. I know I'm trying to explain this quickly so I can fit this all in one video. So again, for my 4th color, I'm doing the same thing, pulling my new color through, chain 3 and then turn, and then just do 2 more double crochet into that next space, because remember the chain 3 counts as the first double crochet, and just repeat that same pattern around. Then just slip stitch to the beginning and fasten off. Make sure to cut off all your ends, and that's it.